I've run on purpose. Today's lesson of the trauma therapy, victimization, Christian Antichrist and its counter false prophets. I would like to refer back to the spiral notebooks that Brett Mitchell kept in his attic. And he lived in Ligonier, Indiana. Sorry. Because he was given the directions, well, he gathered that himself. There's probably multiple women he gathered it on because he's a tweaker. And there's much. Okay, let me think about it. He had much written down in those. He kept files on women. Is in his attic at his parents' house. The last time I saw them, it was a red one I saw, and he used to write on little pieces of paper, like take notes everywhere. It's like, I like that green. It's just that moment you like that thing, and he'd have to run and write it down to give it to someone. As if you really like it. No, you didn't really like it. It was at that time. It was that particular item was cute. It's no other than that item. Like, for some reason, all of a sudden, people started talking about snakeskin. Like I was, like what I want to say. To me, what comes to mind is like, oh, sweet child of mine, like Guns N' Roses or something. I'm sorry, but I'm not like Guns N' Roses, snakeskin material. But, I don't know. I'm thinking because right now what's happening is I'm seeing pages in my head and I'm seeing little tiny pieces of paper. I saw a couple of them over at Dave's when he was sitting in the rocking chair upstairs looking very paranoid. Let's see what else. I saw them a couple other places. Let me think. Oh, surveillance. Oh, it's because I had said at some point of time that this kind of stuff was happening, and he started, in cooperation of Linda Talley and those of Washington State, Jason Heidi. They're questionable worship, They're just devil worshippers. They're witch bitchers. I don't think they're of anybody of, significance, really. That's why I said I was going to New York, by the way. I was going to New York because, there's people that take care of themselves, just because, they like, weigh and measure, and that's, their life. I was going that way because, I couldn't deal with this mercy bullshit, Like my older brother, John, is the same way. He just didn't, it wasn't like that. But that's what's happening. So I'm victimized by all these little Christian Antichrist. They're screaming mercy, throwing people under the bus, and they thought I was going to be one of those. But I'm not of addiction, and I take care of myself, and I don't know, but that's about it, right?